Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm on here today because we're going to do some more work on what sort of things we can put on our slow stitching pieces. You know, like I showed you, putting these little metal pieces on there, putting a nice, I don't know what is wrong with this thing, why I can't keep it in the right place. To be right up close to me. I think I need to be closer to C, and therefore I'm bringing the thing closer to me and you're missing out, so I'm sorry about that. I'll try not to do that. Anyway, so this is the first one that I've done, and over these pieces here where the lace had holes, I just put a couple of stitches. And then I made these little round things that I do love them. We've done a bit of weaving and we've fastened these bits here on. Now I'm going to see if I can do other sort of things, so let's have a bit of a play. I have done I'm going to, actually I want to try and put the leaves on, right? I want to sew some leaves on. I think I can sew the leaf. These are from what I dried out, these ones. I'm a bit concerned, but we'll have a go. Now, I've also done these, so I'll show you these. Now, I've cut out some little circles and I've put them on because I've made another one of these. I'm actually going to try and make it into something, but I won't join them together. I will put them on a piece of fabric or something and have them part from one another. I don't think I want to join them together. I've also got another bit of where I've been doing the weaving too, so I can finish that one. But I'm just going to try first on another piece of fabric and see how we're going to go with putting the leaf on, because having these sort of things on there is really cool. This seems to be a little bit brittle to me though still. Maybe it won't be. We'll see what happens when I stick the needle in there. And you know what? The best needle probably would be to use your bead needle. Because they're very sharp and fine, and maybe that might work. So let's have a look and see what happens, eh? I've done this in the past. I stitched on a leaf, but I don't know if I want white, do I? No, let's get another colour. Let's have another colour. Now we don't want to use anything too thick, so I'm going to go with another colour thread. That's I haven't got anything on the reels, only that, so I can thread one of these. I can use that. I'm just going to use one strand. Okay, and let's see how this works. I don't know if this was quite what I had planned for this morning, but I've already done a little bit of other stuff, and I'm really getting into this now. You should see the stuff I've got around me. You've got no idea how, and if the earth just shakes a tiny bit, I'm gone. I'm sitting out here on this gorgeous big table my husband's made for me. I've got stuff piled up over this way on the lounge chair. I've got a table there that's piled up with stuff. I've got another table over that way that's piled up with stuff, and all either side of me laptop, and it's back there. I've got the screen on it because I want the light from it. It's just the beginning of it when it opens up. What do you call it? I don't know. There's a picture of water and the moon and that there, and that makes a bit more light for me to do this. And I'm hoping I haven't got too much shadow in this videos. Nobody has said anything about them being crappy yet, so if you have any problem, let me know, will you? So this is really fine too now because I've only got one strand. Okay, well, it'll be just like the thickness of this cotton, only it's not going to be as durable or as good because of what it's made like, but it'll work. Okay, and the cotton piece I'm using here is an old bit of something that looks like gabardine or something like a gabardine. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to try this and see what happens. Come up through the back and poke it through. Where it might, where's the end? Okay, look at that. I did it. Surprised myself. Just a bit. I'm going to put a cross on it. I'm going to do a cross on there. I'm going to go across here now. You can see what I'm doing. Probably not. Probably didn't see what I was doing in that other video either. And I won't be happy because I won't be able to put it up if you haven't. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Probably trying to watch what I'm doing myself. Not worrying about you people. Well, this is working really good, this bead needle, to do this because it's not making big holes. It's going through there really nice. This is a, what's the name, leaf? Ivy. Some sort of climbing ivy. I was trying to see if I could smell it. Because I thought if you poked a hole in it, it might have sent out a scent, but it didn't. Isn't that cool? Now that light went off, so we can see if we can get that back on. There we go. Okay. Well, this is neat. I do like this idea. Now, this piece I'm going to be putting in my... I think I'll put that in the journal that I'm doing now. It's a woodland journal. And that looks really neat. This here's split a bit, but that's to do with the plant itself. It's got nothing to do with me. I didn't do it. I'm not taking the blame for that, okay? Sit down in there. But I'll make a cross across it so I'll hold it down. Keep it together. It doesn't matter if it's got a piece missing off it, because that's just more adding to the piece of work, isn't it? No. Don't get caught round there. No. I hooked it up really bad. Okay. Look at that. Oh, I do like this. I've been looking at the little flowers when I've been coming home from up the street when I go up there. That's cool. Then when I go into the town, and there's little yellow things that say should do really good at drying. I should have got some, shouldn't I? I'm just putting this on here anyway. Now I've gone off on a journey somewhere else now. Real leaf. It's a real leaf. That's not good. I'm back here. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're having one of those weird days today. It's not started to rain, now it's not. I don't think the sun's going to come out. It's supposed to be 17, which would be really good, but I don't know if it'll get to that at all. Probably will. It was only 13 degrees this morning when I got out of bed. Gee, that was good. Better than being minus something. In a 2 or 1 or whatever. There's a bit of a fuffly mess here. A bit of fluff. Because this thread will do that, because it's not meant to be... Well, you can use one strand, but you just got to not overwork it if you can. So don't make it too long. So you're not using it for too long, but anyway, it's all good. We've got this one on here now. We have a couple others as different leaves, so we're going to have a go at them as well, eh? Because that looks really, really good. I don't know, I'm going to use this on something. Make it, ouch, make a belly band or something in the, could be even a pocket. And well, I don't know what I'm going to put on here with it, but there might have to be something that goes with it. So that's pretty easy, isn't it? Look at that, it worked really good. Probably would have been able to sew it on there without drying it, but I don't know how that would feel, if it'll... But now that it's dried out, it should be okay, because I think I put something on one time and it's still there. Still there. It looks alright. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that ducky? And then you've got these little veins, but I don't think I'm going to put them in. I'll leave that there. That doesn't have to be fastened down. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I have my journal here too, actually. Got everything possible here. Oh, will you stop doing that? Tell me what to do. The juice carton says open from the other end. Jeremy said even the juice carton's telling us what to do. Anyway, I don't know if anybody sees that on the cartons when you have juice or whatever. Now, this could go in here somewhere. But I don't know what else I'll do with it. This is going to just have a look. It will fit in here somewhere, and I'll put something else on too. We don't know yet, but see, it will go good, won't it? As it may be that way. Maybe that way as a tuck, eh? So therefore we can put another something there. And we'll see how this this bit here goes. Righto, we'll do another one. So I've got this little box with it. I'm thinking about putting a bit of something behind it, you know, like, why not? Having a bit of fern. Bit of a fern piece. We could have that there like that. We could have this on here. That's snazzy. Oh dear, is that a piece broken off? It's alright, nobody panic. No, it's come off there. So now I'm going to put a different colour, something I can see a bit better too, I think. What will we do, a pink bit or something? Something I can find, so we can see a bit better. Let me see. So we need it to be, do we have pink? Yeah, we have pink in the, on blossoms and things, don't we, in the trees? It's not going to be very over the top or outrageous or anything. It's going to just be very calm, I think. Keep it down and calm. Okay. Right. So, when you're watching this, you probably be watching this after I've been up and had a look at the show. I don't know if I'm going to get there or not, so I'll see what happens. Only really got to go up the road, but the weather's not real smart, so I'm going to try and see if I can thread this. You know what? I'm holding it out there under the camera. That ain't going to help me one bit. I'm going to have to put it up here near my own eyes, please. Won't be a minute. You can see me shadow. Look here, I'm trying to thread the needle, okay? Oh dear. Oh. Bead needles are not fun. Not fun at all. I actually got it through there though. Well, you gotta have a bit of patience. Now I might just fasten down this piece here a little bit more, but I think I might need a bit more of it somehow. I'm not sort of sure I've got enough. What about a bit of that in there? I remember I got all this stuff together for the other work that I'm doing, and I seen something. A bit of that. How about a bit of that, Sonya? That'll look nice under there, won't it? It will. Nice under the pink. That is pink too, but, you know. I feel bad about this other leaf. He's got nothing next to him, has he? He's on his own there. You never know, might be able to put something on. So I don't want it to be anything particular, so I'm just going to face it like that. I'm not going to do anything or face it. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to worry about whether it's straight or not either, because it isn't. But I'm going to just do a couple of stitches up here. And I'm going to... Where's the thing? Here's the thing. Now this thing, I'm thinking I'm going to put it so I'm going to stitch in between these tiny little leaves. And I picked out the good one though. Do I need a bit more or something? These are cool. I do love these bits with the... Oh, yes, we're going to be able to sort that through in a minute. Hang on a second while we do this bit. Alright, so we're going to put that there. Okay, that's a nice one. Yeah. You move over a bit. Back in the packet. Now I've come up there for some reason. I started down there, so I'm going to have to just keep close to that now because I don't want too long pieces under the back of it. But if I'm going to use this for a tuck, I'm going to put a piece on the back. A piece of paper, a piece of fabric, but I'd say I'd go with a piece of paper, okay? Put a piece of paper behind it so you got, you want to slide something in there. It's not going to, maybe if I put this, how about that? That's better. If only I could stay in that position. I'll try real hard. Yeah, so put a piece of paper behind it, and that way when you put something in the pocket, it'll be right. I've got my arm caught up in that cotton. I'm going to cut this here flat, lay it down. Right. This is cool. Really cool, isn't it? So you're not actually going through these little bits. I'm going just over the little stems. Okay, just going over the little stems. That one might have come through there. Now I'm going to be making one little French knot here. Why not? I'll hold that there. A little knot. Look at that. Whoops. Oh look, there's little bits falling off that. Yeah, I should have checked it and smacked it on something to see if it was going to do. See if it was going to do that, shouldn't I? Little French knots. I have showed you them previously, but I'll do one a bit slower now so you can see it. I might actually go and do this bit first, so stitch that down first. I don't think, once this is in the journal, I don't think I'm going to be throwing it around, or anybody else will be throwing it around so that the leaves will keep falling off. Okay? So you want to come up through the back here. I'm going to make one stitch just so it's not going to pull. Now you just wrap your three. I do three. I like to do three. You don't have to do three, but I feel it's a bit thicker if you do. So then you get back down in there and just pull it down. Oops, and I've got it caught around. Oh no, Oh dear. Got it caught. Uncatch that, Sonia. Right, so now I'm going to do... There's another bit. Oh dear, I better be careful. I'll end up with nothing here in a minute. It'll be a stem. Maybe I should have put some Mod Podge or something on it to hold it together, because look, there's pieces falling off here everywhere. It's okay. Nobody panic. We're going back to... we're going back to the drawing board on that. We might not use any more of those, but we know there'll be still maybe a bit there when we finish. Look at that. I've just caught that bit and wrecked it too. Oh dear. And I was having such fun. I was having such fun. Now when you got a loop on your... When you got a loop on your... this thing that you're doing... I can't catch that. Why don't I get hold of it? I'll just make it a bit bigger, won't I, this? Every time I do a thing, one stitch, I'm knocking pieces off this. Oh dear. Come on, put the light back on. Now where do I want to go? Down here? Well, you're putting the wrong end through for a start, Sonia. Try to put the wrong bit through. And do these ones down here. I have all sorts of glue, so I should have something that I can put on that to stop it from falling apart. Right, now I'm going to cut this off here, like that. Take a bit more of this one away, and have this little whatever it is, flower with bits, to put in me book. And if you don't see that in there, you'll know it's because there we go. It just didn't work. I'll put some glue on there. What do you reckon? If I stick some glue underneath it, it's going to stay there, isn't it? What do you think about that? There's that bit. Glue that. Hopefully they will stay on. This will dry clear as well. Okay, very good. Get under this bit, just here and there, and this will keep some of them, some of the little bits of green will still be on there, hopefully. Now I should have did that before. If I'd have thought of it, I would have done. This is more Christmassy, isn't it, than anything else, so we're going to take that off there and use it for something else. Okay, be better off by itself, because what I did was change it really seriously, didn't I? Now, this one here is awesome stems. It really is. I'll take it back out a bit so I don't keep on losing you. So I don't mind that. I just want it to be, well, I'm happy with what it's turned out like, put it that way. I just don't think I'm going to use it in the journal because it's not the right thing. Don't tell me I've lost more bits. Now it keeps falling apart. Well, the first one we did work, so we can be pleased about that, can't we? I'm going to have to put this in here and hand this off properly because I didn't end it off properly. This thing keeps pulling back there because of what I've got it fastened up there like. It's just, you know, it's just how it is. Sorry about that. Put this through here and end that off. Let's put it that way. There we go. Now that'll look nice as a Christmas bit, wouldn't it, on something? So it's sort of Christmassy, isn't it? So it's not quite what we're after today. Now this one is. Now, what else have I got in here? Oh, these. There was these ones here I like this. They're nice, aren't they? I suppose there's no other way really to putting it down only than what I've already done. I've already showed you. I suppose you can just put straight stitches on it. Here's one that's got a bit of a stem on it. Got some stems on it. So that could go in your books or whatever, couldn't it? Piece of fabric. Would be nice. We'll just do another one in a different way and see what it turns out like. Don't know what way, we'll just do a straight stitch around it, eh? I'll get a piece off here first. Looks like I've been chopping it this a bit. I'll tear it down there. Because now I have this small pockety thing. So maybe I should make another one. It's all going to go on the same page or something. Like to tear for me. Alright. Oh dear. Sorry everybody. I'm going to start up here and I'm going to do this. I'm going to tear it. Not letting me. We're going to get the hang of this in a minute. And these bits I'm going to use for something else that I'm just wrecking. Nobody wreck it. Don't be panic about it. It's okay. And you go up here. Right. Now I've got something and a lot of other bits as well, haven't I? As long as you know what you want, you're trying to get it. Okay. This one now can make into a belly band. Like that. And the whole thing's shaking. I've got another one that's not... It doesn't matter, I suppose, if it's turned over a bit, the end of the leaf. It doesn't bother me. And then... I don't think I ended up with any flowers that I liked. I just got rid of them and I shouldn't have done, I suppose. But it's all right, though. You don't want to be... Here's another one. And there's another one. I don't know why that's like it is, but it is. It is what it is, Sonya. Do I need something underneath that? No. Let's just fasten these on here and just see what... They'll look all right like that. They don't need anything different on them, do they? Bead needle, thread. Let's go with something bright. It's a bit purple or something. A little bit of purple. I need one I can just pull one strand off, don't I? This is variegated, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. Might be okay. If I use the purple bit, I'll get the purple bit out of there. Okay. Now when you're doing that, you'll put the knot at the end where the purple is, and that way it'll be the first part that goes onto your piece of work. Understand? Understand that? If you put it at the lighter end, the light piece will go first on your work. Does that go through there? Or it could have done. I think I missed it though. Goodness me. Gotcha. Have I got you? See, well, you don't think you miss some days. I mean, when the kids were little and they'd be coming home from school, I did the dinner time because of the show. They only have half a day. The bus would be bringing them home Oh, well, another about an hour or so, and they'd be all excited about going up there, and then, can we go yet? You know, it was really good, I suppose, taking them up there, but then now, then it's not, you know, we just got ourselves to take there now. But then again, I suppose, you know, they've got to have their lives and do their things, so that's what happens, doesn't it? We all got to have to go on with what we're doing. So I'm just doing a straight stitch round here, and this is working really good, and I'm sure it's because of the bead needle. I'm really convinced myself of that. And that the fabric that you're putting it on is not very tightly woven. Tightly woven fabric is not good for stitching on at all, especially if you're doing anything that's got thick thread, but this one here is because it's only fine. It's going to be just good, delicious. Now where's my little, these little bits I had? I think we should add them in there to take them from one piece to another just for fun, eh? Don't you reckon? Just for fun. It can go in there. Maybe up the top a bit. Right, I'll finish putting this one on first. You got to have a bit more, oops, on it. I think the cross stitch looks good around the edge of it. If you can see it a bit better. This you can't really see that plain, can you? We just know that we're sewing it on. Well, we'll just try that, and we'll do a bit more different in the next one, okay? Do something different on the next one. Oops, I'm hooked up here to this pin. Nice. I've got to thread it again. That's the bit that gets you tricky, doesn't it? It's not happy. Shouldn't have licked that thread's been going through that leaf. I don't think it's poisonous, I don't know. I'll find out in a minute. If I oh dear, I'm a silly old fool, aren't I? Oh dear. But you got to be careful, though. You never know these things these days. Right, now I want this to go under here, in there somewhere. It'll fit in there. Right. Get that big through there. Now we're going to fasten this down. Just over side. Look at that. Isn't that snazzy? I do like that. Now I want to have one of these leaves here. I'll pinch you off there. Put you on there somewhere. How about that? That looks good. Kind of fun, ain't it? I mean, that's not very good English, is it? Oh well. Somebody said they liked my accent. Like me speaking Australian. Well, that's what I do because I'm Australian. I might put this over here where this is a bit thinner. Be careful I don't break that bit off, because it's waving around there in the breeze, which I don't need. I need this to come off of that, you know, so it's connected. So let's just take this little bit off the end of here. Actually, it doesn't want to come off. That's interesting. That's good. It doesn't want to break. This is a different thing from what was just happening to me earlier, isn't it? There we go. We need that to come from there. Right. Now, I'm going to sew around this one. Let's see if I can leave it down on the table instead of... Oh, be careful. This is very soft, this one. Seems very delicate. Probably need a berry or something on this, do we? Some sort of a flower thing, if it's not a berry. Some sort of a flower. Oops, no. Oh. Dearie me. Alright, I do like that. Don't you think that's looking really cool? Now, I'm thinking I might not put this great big one at the end because that could be too much, do you reckon? Or maybe it won't be. I think this is the right side. It's got to come from a stem like that, doesn't it? I'll push it back a bit. Maybe I'll put this one in here just for difference. It's like a multi-plant, isn't it? Yeah, that bit's just sitting out there. Back a bit further, Sonia. And I'm going to just cut that tiny bit off the end there. I want to make it look like it's coming off this piece here. And it's not going to if I don't set that right. Whoops. Cut that bit off. Now, can I still continue on with there? Where am I? Oh, yes. Here? Where is it? That's over near there. Wait a minute, I'll end it off. Because I want to sew this one here on now. Without breaking it. Don't break it, Sonia. I can hear something. Must be a timer or something here that's singing at me. I don't know what that is. Making a noise. How about that? That look alright? I might have to give it another bit of a look with something else, eh? Maybe a smaller one. Oh dear. What have we got? Here's some more of these. Actually, these are what come off that, aren't they? They are, these leaves. Well, that looks cool. Don't you think? Isn't that ducky? Right. I might have to get a different piece of thread because I want to still use the purpley bit and I was getting down to the light colour. So I need another piece to put these ones on. I didn't really need to put anything on the background, I don't think. Because this is what it is, you know. It's some leaves on a piece of fabric. And maybe I'll have something behind that. Get this through here today, be good. Don't know what I'm doing with it under the camera. Showing you how it threads. I need, I need to see what I'm doing, don't I? You can just imagine now I'm going to get this through here or not. Is it going to work or not? Well, the birds are sort of having a bit of a chirp today, so they must be happy with themselves. I assume there mustn't be going to be too much rain on them today. We get lots of little birds out there, and that's good. Lots of little birds. Okay, now, I was thinking about something that I wanted to do with this. I know, I was telling you that I might be putting a piece of lace or something behind it. And I think I will, because I want to just, or maybe not. I don't know yet, hang on. I'll just wait till I finish what I'm doing, eh? That's what I want to do, finish this bit first. Now I'll stitch around here and come back up to that way, okay? So we're just going to go through that bit. I've put a knot in it. Very good. And we're going to stitch along here. That went straight through that. That wasn't good. Wrong. That was wrong. That was going to do the same thing. I'm going to have to stop it from breaking. Go over from the outside to the inside of the leaf, like that. So it doesn't break, okay? There you go. It doesn't matter which way you put it on or how you get it there. It doesn't matter as long as there's stitches in it, doesn't there? You could probably glue it first if you wanted to. There's glue stick, maybe. It might work alright. I'll hook that through everything else when I'm doing this. What have I done with my leaf? There it is. Leave it there. Okay, move that pin, that's the way. Move that old pin over there. I don't know if I sewed this stem, did I? Maybe not. This one here I haven't. I haven't sewed this one. Where are you, little leaf? Little leaf. Let's go that way. Yes, I think too much in the same direction might not, might not look right. We need to have them in going in different directions for designs, for design's sake. Like it. I do like it. Yes. Hope you like it. Very nice nature type thing, isn't it? All I'm doing now is thinking about what I'm going to put on there for it's got to have something. It's got to have something on there for I'm getting into the giant stitches here, aren't I? I know that if I don't come too close together, it'll come undone, and I'm just doing this really willy-nilly, There's no rules. Just going on here the best way I can. And there we go. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I do love that. I do love that. Right, now we need something else on here. I don't know what that's going to be. We're going to have to find it. But little seconds here to do that, to work that out. Now I'm going to just get my book, have a look at a page, open a page where I may put it in. I don't know, it could go there, I suppose. Whoops, it's nearly gone too big. Oh no, it's all right. So it can be a belly band. We need something in this here and maybe here for its interest. But there's something else that's... Would I put a fake flower on there? I don't know. Would you put a fake flower on it, Sonya? I've got nothing. I'll just let you know any minute now. I'll cut this off and see. Right. Okay. Good. Not bad. It's not bad. Maybe you might not think it's good, but it's not bad either. That's not too bad, does it? Am I losing something or what? Is there something happening that's not right or... yeah, well, I didn't really get anything enough flourish, I don't think, to put there. What's this look like if I straighten it out a bit? Not so great. Not so great. Yeah. Hello. What else have I have? What do I have? See, I'm really pleased about how these have turned out. I really like them. I do. I don't know about that. Oh, hang on. What about these little blokes? What about those? Oh, they're cool. They're only tiny and they're not real, but they're, you know, they could go there really nice, wouldn't they? You know how I'd put this on if I did? I'll just show you how to put it on. Well, I don't know what you do with it once you got it there, but I just want to show you this. This is how you put on things when it's done in stump work anyway. You get a big needle like that, big father type one. You make a big hole like that. And then you get your stem of your flower and you take that down for halfway. See that? Pull it through. Then you can put the stem down in that hole there. Look. See? And you pull that through and you got your flower on. How's that? I think I'll have those. Definitely think I'll go with that. It's not delicious and shiny or anything, but it's nice, isn't it? I think they look nice. I might have other colours, but I think it looks good. Like it is, eh? Now we'll make another hole. This is a really good wool needle. Doesn't have to have a point on it if you can push it through. But you need to have a really open, like this calico is an open weave one. It's not very tightly woven. So therefore you can get through things through it, see? So you put that down in there. You see what I'm doing? Pushing it down in the hole that I just made. Anyway, I can stick it through there now. I've made the hole big enough. Well, so you can do that anyway. You don't need to have to push it through at the same time at all. As that I was doing. You don't need to do that. I don't know if I like the little black centres. I know that doesn't look too bad. We're not going to be too fussy now. Come on. Just make a hole again and put a bundle of 3 little things on there. I made the hole now. I can just do it this way. Where are you? Come here to me. Push it through there. Because this is wire piece here. Oh. So it goes on pretty easy, doesn't it? Now that looks really cool. Doesn't it? Now I'm going to just cut these off shorter and stitch them down to the background only, you know, like don't go through your fabric. They went on easy, so maybe they're supposed to be there. You never know. And the idea was, what I wanted to keep coming back here to it for, is I need to put, oh, that looks really good, doesn't it? How about on that page? Looks even better. Yes. Oh, sorry. Do you like that? Anyway, so thank you everybody for watching. Let me know what you think. Not bad. I might put a few more stitches around it yet or something. You never know. And there's that one too, of course. I think he looks a good primitive sort of type stitching on that one. Okay, so thank you for watching everybody, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Stay safe.